The forest is quiet, too quiet. Snow crunches underfoot as you move cautiously between the towering pines. A strange stillness fills the air, the kind that presses against your chest and makes it hard to breathe. Then you hear it, a faint cry, like a distant echo of someone calling your name, Bam. But you know better. You don't answer and you don't stop. Because out here, in the frozen wilderness, something is watching. This is the realm of the Wendigo, a creature born of hunger and cold. A legend that has haunted the icy forests of North America for centuries. Today, we'll walk the snow-covered path of this chilling myth and uncover the stories that gave life to one of folklore's most terrifying spirits. The Wendigo comes from the traditions of the Algonquin-speaking peoples of North America, a group whose lives revolved around the harsh winters and the unforgiving forests. These were lands where survival wasn't guaranteed and desperation could lead people to unthinkable acts. According to the stories, the Wendigo was more than just a monster. It was a warning. It was said that anyone who succumbed to cannibalism, even in the direst circumstances, could become one of these creatures. Their soul would be consumed by a dark force, transforming them into a gaunt, skeletal figure with an endless appetite for human flesh. The Wendigo wasn't just hungry, it was starving. No matter how much it devoured, it could never be satisfied. Its insatiable greed made it grow larger and more grotesque with every meal, a living embodiment of unchecked hunger in a land where resources were scarce. Descriptions of the Wendigo vary from one tale to the next, but all of them are unsettling. Some say it has glowing eyes that burn like embers in the darkness, while others describe it as a towering figure, its skin stretched so tightly over its bones that you can hear it creak as it moves. The Wendigo's mouth is often said to be jagged and oversized, filled with sharp, broken teeth. Its breath carries the chill of winter itself, and its voice, its voice. Some stories say it mimics human speech, calling out for help in the voice of someone you know, luring you deeper into the woods. And once you're close enough to see it, there's no turning back. The Wendigo legend wasn't just a story to frighten children, it was rooted in real fears. During the long, brutal winters when food ran out and starvation loomed, people faced choices that tested the limits of their humanity. These tales were reminders of the horrors that came from losing yourself to desperation. But there's another layer to this legend. Some anthropologists believe that the Wendigo may have been used to reinforce social values. Don't hoard food, don't abandon your community, and never, ever resort to cannibalism. To do so wasn't just a crime against others, it was seen as a crime against your very soul. Stories of Wendigo sightings have persisted for generations. Trappers, hunters, and travelers have claimed to see strange figures moving through the snow faster than any human could run. Others tell of hearing voices late at night, echoing through the forest, only to find no one there. One chilling account comes from the 19th century when a Cree man named Swift Runner was said to have murdered and eaten his family during a harsh winter. His tribe believed he had been possessed by a Wendigo spirit, a fate worse than death itself. These stories blurred the line between folklore and reality, making the Wendigo a very real fear for those who lived in these unforgiving lands. Over the centuries, the legend of the Wendigo has evolved, appearing in literature, movies, and even psychology. In 1910, the term Wendigo psychosis was coined by anthropologists to describe a real condition where individuals believed they were turning into Wendigos. Cases of Wendigo psychosis were documented in the 19th and early 20th centuries, often in isolated communities during harsh winters. In popular culture, the Wendigo has become a symbol of unchecked greed and destruction. It has appeared in horror movies, TV shows like Supernatural, and video games like Until Dawn. But while these portrayals often lean into the physical horror of the creature, they sometimes overlook its deeper significance. The Wendigo shows what can happen when we let our darkest impulses take control. A monster not just of the body, but of the soul. So, what is the Wendigo? Is it a cautionary tale, a creature of the imagination? Or something lurking in the snowbound forests, waiting for the next bitter winter? The Wendigo might not be real in the physical sense, but its shadow has haunted the edges of our consciousness for centuries. Would you dare to venture into its frozen domain? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more tales from the world of folklore. Until next time, stay safe and stay warm.